again, we had this issue like 2 months ago where we kept saying, the indices barely have pulled back, but a lot of the mags and semis, had a pretty large pullback. So when they catch the bid, we had that retarded, face rip rally. So again, we're noticing the same exact, trend. The S&P did not pull back too much from all-time highs. All-time highs was what, 70, I can't remember. Someone Riley 76, I think. 76.50. If I'm not mistaken.
20.
76.20. Yeah, so we're what, 200 points from all-time highs, but Nvidia's $30 lower than all-time highs. AMD's is okay. Avgo, I think probably 120 points from all-time highs. Meta 300, Google, like those are things to pay. Microsoft's at fucking 390. Damn, I haven't looked at that shit in a while.
Yeah, and like Microsoft has been destroyed, obviously, and on the move yesterday, it did very little. It moved above that put wall it's been stuck under, but like that was one that really stuck out to me. Palantir, another name that didn't really move, but I mean these are software names. But again, you get a 1.5% move on SPX in a day.
Okay, but look at the move. Okay, look at the move across the board, though. So everything moved across the mags. Then look at the banks. The banks had a pretty good day collectively. And then you look at Micron, SanDisk, and AMD. They all had more outsized moves, and they still look strong.
Yeah, Micron had a dealer. If you guys remember, on Monday had a dealer positioning at 1,000. I think Divine had asked me, and they rugged it down to 850 and took it right back to 1,000 again. The dealer and the customer was long on those, but every pullback's been a buy, to be honest. Very bullish.
Micron, yeah, I'm super bullish Micron. I still have double Micron from 600, 660, and then I scaled some, unfortunately. I mean, it bounced like 150 a share, 200 a share, but I scaled some. And then when it came back in, I didn't buy the dip. That's the unfortunate part. But what I did do is when it reclaimed 930, like I was telling you guys about, then I started buying back some double Micron.
Yeah, what I noticed yesterday.
Indeed. So I'm bullish AMD, though. I'm bullish AMD. Like the AMD actually led the move yesterday, and the entire market, while everything was bearish, AMD was popping. Kind of highlighted that. Then kind of SanDisk picked up, and then Micron brought up the rear. But to me, AMD is still bullish. I have the 520s for next week on AMD, and I just see that this pullback is a good buy opportunity.
On that note, Big Kev, AMD surprisingly, out of all the positions that I sent in like our little private group, the dealer's still long at 600, but they hedged with a short position at 530. So if that 530 breaks next week, you can see 600. It's not far fetched. Just keep an eye on that level. And yesterday on the S&P, I noticed the dealer positioning for Monday at 7,400. But I did not expect us to get the move yesterday. I thought it was going to happen over the weekend. But after the move yesterday happened, they rolled to 7,500 for Monday. And again, this is a dealer long, so these are dealers, hedging against the customer. So just food for thought.
Indeed. No, I don't have any. This would be around the time where I do news, but I don't really have any news to report today. Because I didn't really see anything that I liked this morning. So
we need Divine's news on what his allocation for SpaceX is.
I got 500 out of 3,000 shares.
Good for you, buddy.
I've seen this morning
Not
a lot
bad.
of people got more than what they, expected to get. They were
really?
expecting the low side. Like if they requested 100, they were expecting like 10, and they were getting like 50, 60, and they were a little excited this morning because they were allocated more than what they thought. So congrats, Divine. That's awesome.
Yeah, I wasn't really expecting that much. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but I'm glad that it's even multiple of 100. So I will be selling covered calls on it on Tuesday, I think, when the option chain opens.
So is it supposed to open at around 10 o'clock?
No, the theoretical auction price will start updating around 10 o'clock. I probably don't expect it to open until
Not
late.
not
I'm
the
sure it's...
options. I'm talking about the
No,
IPO.
no, I know. No, the options are going to be Tuesday, and I think the theoretical auction price, which is like what it was theoretically going to open at, which right now is 175 on Hyperliquid, but the actual theoretical auction price from the Nasdaq will start updating, I think, around 950, and then the imbalance is probably going to be absolutely massive, and so I would imagine it doesn't actually trade until um, almost 2 p.m., but sometime afternoon Eastern.
I
Yeah,
said
I agree.
The
I
1:30.
really,
think
really
this is
hyped
so
IPOs.
large that
Oh,
this is
yeah,
probably going to trade only close to the end of the day rather than before. There's
exactly.
going to be a huge imbalance,
Yeah.
like Divine said. Yeah.
The most hyped IPOs that I've traded have all opened closer to 2 p.m. Eastern. I've never had one open, I don't think, much later than 2 p.m., but this one's super hyped, so I mean, it could open even later. But I don't expect it definitely before noon. No way.
No, it's usually between noon and 2 Eastern. That's what I've always seen.
Yeah. It's going to be sometime between 1 and 2 whenever you get up to P. That's going to be the exact moment it goes live, guaranteed.
Guaranteed, indeed. So just real quick, looking across the indices, looking at SPY, QQQ, and the Russell, all looking like they're trying to bounce back from that pullback that started about a half hour ago. Looking for SPY to stay above 738. It gets back below 738. You might want to see it sell down to probably about 735, where it might find support there. Looking at Qs, you want to see it stay above 714, gets back below 714. It'll probably trend down to about 708.50, 709. And looking at the Russell, want to see the Russell stay above 290. As long as the Russell can stay above that 290. If it doesn't stay above the 290, it'll probably trend back, to probably about 288.50, 287. So, looking to see a bounce back. Everything look like it's flagging pre-market going into the open. We probably got about 11 and a half, 12 minutes. See how it all works itself out throughout the day. I'll be here with you all day today. I don't have anything going on.
Let's go.
So let's see if we can find some bangers.
I'm really liking Avgo to test 411 today, but I want to ask the Avgo guru Riley what he sees.
Sir, you told me yesterday to get bent on that. I said a peak moneyline reversion on Broadcom, and you said no.
I did?
I am long AVGX.
Yes.
Oh, I might have meant yes. My bad.
When you guys like,
He reads things backwards sometimes, though. You got
No,
to give
that
him a
ass.
break.
I prefer the squeeze. Oh no, I said I
He's
prefer.
dyslexic. He's
I'm.
He's
I
dyslexic.
know what I said. I said I prefer the squeeze in the golden zone. It wasn't there yet. I didn't say no. I'm literally
And
reading
I
my.
think I sent you that chart, and like within probably 10 minutes, it ripped.
Oh, well, that's because of the news, not because of anything else.
Oh, I understand that, but it was still positioned to be rippy.
Yesterday's
Anyway,
move was nuts.
411.
That's its daily ceiling. So maybe 400, 405 it goes to at market open.
when you guys like a tweet that has the
It's a rocket.
ticker, it turns into a rocket.
Yeah, he changed that this morning. It's hilarious.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah,
That's
you get to
funny.
Really
see
cool.
Elon's rocket.
So I know on your birthday, when you click on your profile, you get a bunch of cakes and candles and shit. So
Not the cakes we like and shit, but yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that, Joker.
yeah, it's never the cakes that we prefer.
It's not the preferred cake.
If Broadcom does get above 400, it will go to ceiling. Peak is sitting at PML right now, though.
Avgo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't see any clean setup, honestly.
I looked. I scoured everything last night, and I didn't
Nothing.
like a single thing.
Yeah, so this might be like I'm gonna sit on my hands and wait when the market opens.
Yeah, I'm afraid nothing may happen until the IPO comes out. I
So
think it just may be choppy.
you know which ticker pissed me off the past 2 days, and then we missed it again yesterday. So AMAT 2 days ago broke its
Yeah,
call
and
wall,
ASML.
went all the way up, unwound its call wall, and then yesterday reclaimed its call wall again and rocketed it again. It did it twice, 2 days in a row, and that never happens. So that was interesting. ASML above 2000, it's gonna rocket, but it's a brick wall there. Just an FYI.
Shit, you should be paying attention to AMAT. AMAT looking like it's holding that overnight low, so it could go,
What's
bro.
AMAT at right now? 542. Yeah, its call wall was at 510, so this shit not selling off.
Yesterday Intel had a really large 1 DTE put sell at 113 at market close. So that is something to watch if that breaks, or I mean, gets a 113, it could bounce. Should be a good floor.
13. Check its ceiling real quick.
121 is ceiling, which was a revision higher from yesterday because it did break its ceiling at 117 yesterday.
Got you. There is a floor from yesterday on SPX, guys, at 73.70. Customer short, so dealers long, and it's likely a bounce zone, which I think Yamco also agrees. I think he sent the chart this morning. Check it. Yeah, basically 73.77, same shit.
Oh shit, I see a Archie. No Veronica.
Archie's here?
Yo, yo,
Here,
yo.
Yo, what up, bro?
yeah, I'm gonna
What's
be.
happening then?
What's good? What's goody? I'm gonna be traveling a little bit the next couple of days, so I'm gonna be in and out spaces, FYI. But
I
so
literally thought this dude just, I promise you, I just thought this guy up. I was sitting here like, damn, what's the VIX pivot?
I was just about to tell you, 20.10, 20.10 is a VIX pivot for today. Obviously,
2010?
SPY's green, Q's are red, and we're below pivot. So one of the indices is lying, one of the indices is telling the truth. We'll figure out which one's which.
What's the VIX pivot? Sorry, I just walked in.
20.10.
Oh shit.
Nice, 2010.
Yeah, one of the indices is lying. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so I hate days like this. I'm gonna wait till at least 10 to figure
That's
out
chop suey.
the map, because one somebody's lying badly.
You heard the nerd. You heard the nerd. No, I'm just playing. Nah, you heard, bro. Nah,
And then
that's from a movie.
key level. I just put the tweet up top too in case somebody misses it. The key level to watch for ES 7380.60. If anybody trades ES, for SPY it's 735.85. If we lose that, 730.40 is your buy the dip. So like a $5 gap. And then the VIX pivot is obviously 20.10. Thank you.
Starting to see a little weakness going into the open with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. Gold and silver actually looks kind of strong. See, if they can have some of that follow through move that they had yesterday. The 10-year actually is kind of, kind of pumping. So keep an eye on the 10-year. The MAX looks like it wants to pull back. The RSP actually looked pretty good earlier. Not so much so right now, but looked pretty good earlier. So let's see if the indices can go ahead and hold those levels we talked about. Keep an eye on the VIX pivot. Also, want to see if we can get some follow through and some more of these mag tickers, especially AMD.
So there's actually a perfect setup that I see right now. MU 956.3 is its aggregate call wall, and its ceiling's at
Hell yeah.
1,020. So
Hell yeah.
it's actually giving you an entry at market open right now. That's your bounce zone.
Agreed. Yeah.
And if it loses 956, it will waterfall. So that's something to watch. If it loses 956, that is a huge unwind. Keep in mind it's also Friday, so they'll have to take it to its floor. Highly unlikely. Nine.
And if you don't like that, you just play AMD. AMD gets back over 500. Look for the next level up, which is 517. Clears 517. The next level is 532 AMD. Shout out to the AMD Bulls.
When does SpaceX start trading?
Just like every IPO, it's when the imbalance gets paired off,
Did you
which the
get any
more
shares,
hyped.
Divine?
I got 500 out of 3,000 requested. What about you?
I did not get any.
You didn't get any?
No, I didn't get any.
Wow.
I only requested on one broker anyway, so whatever. I'll just
I
wait for it to
requested
come
one
in.
broker, but like 5 different accounts. But yeah, I will sell options on it when options go live on Tuesday. I could potentially hedge with the inverse, but I also got so much less than I requested that it kind of doesn't matter, which is it's a good thing. So I don't have to like feel like, oh, I should sell this and flip it, like whatever. I'm obviously not going to flip it, because even if it comes back in, I don't really mind. But yes, the IPO will go live when the imbalance pairs off. The bigger the IPO and the more hype, the longer that imbalance pairing will take. And that 950 thing is just the theoretical auction price will start updating. And it will keep on updating until the imbalance fully pairs off. And at that point, it goes live. I would expect definitely afternoon Eastern and probably closer to 2 Eastern.
You can sell? I thought, wasn't there like a lockout
I
and
can
you
sell,
could
but
sell?
then I
And
won't be able to participate in an IPO for 6 months. And then if I do it again, I don't get to
damn.
participate for the next year. And then if I
They
do it a
take
What?
third
away his
time, I'll never get to participate again.
participation trophy.
Exactly.
Got it.
And since we
I
do
know
have
that's right.
Anthropic and other ones coming up, I am not going to take that penalty, even if it means I can make a lot of money. I don't mind not taking the penalty.
2 minutes to open. Anybody got it? Any other analysis they'd like to add? A
Yeah.
COS. I guess that strep still got his throat.
I'm here, brother. I
Pause.
was kind of waiting here. So SPY, real quick, guys. Oh, I'm sorry. All right. So if we hold 7,400 on SPX, it's going to lean bullish on the day, and you'll probably see some follow through towards 7,500. If we lose this, because like AJ was saying, someone's lying. If we lose 7,400, I think that would be the bearish taking back over again. The gamma did flip slightly, but there's still a lot of negative delta above us with a little bit of pressure. That change could happen at open, and we could see that drastically change and to see this really turn into a bullish thing. But there's a lot of tickers that are into their ceilings, so cautiously watch 7,400. We'll update later.
Thank you. So right along with AMD, I'll be playing Hood today. So AMD and Hood is where I'm at today. See y'all at the top on both of those. Bye.
Good had the insider.
Watching Qualcomm to hold 200 here. We could get a precedent at 205. You get over 205, you get a squeeze to 211.
Fox News anchor on Iran deal. Nuclear material will be destroyed and removed. Nuclear program will be dismantled. None of their money will be released until they perform. Strait of Hormuz will be open. No Iran funding of terrorist groups. Official adds this is what they agreed to. This is a performance-based deal.
Ticker. Keep an eye on GLXY setting up pretty nice to pop here. GLXY. Ticker. Also keep an eye on CoreWeave. I think CoreWeave has an opportunity to pop right here. CRWV currently over 99. What I need to see is it get over 100. Needs to clear actually 101.35. It clears 101.35. It's ready to fly. Ticker. The KRE regionals are catching a bid early. KRE is getting a nice push early. See how that turns out later.
Ticker. ARM $400 calls for June 18th are up 75%. A-Lab shares from 310 to 390. And ticker CoreWeave, double X lever CRWG, move up stops.
Qs are selling off. VIX still below pivot. SPY following suit.
Yeah, that's because Amazon just tanked. Microsoft just tanked. And I'm talking about a nice sell on Microsoft, Palantir, Netflix. You got Broadcom trending to the downside. Big rejection on Hood, Oracle. You got MicroStrategy and Coinbase. Everything is selling early.
Oh, Microsoft's sell is actually a chase, bro.
Yeah, that's under its aggregate put wall. Its floor is down to like, oh, it pulled up 1 second. I think it was 350. That seems outrageous, but
Man, this looks like
Yeah, I
a buy
think
the dip regime to me.
yeah, I 100% agree, right? So Q's 5 days 709 or so. So that's a long ways away, but I think we'll actually bounce higher than that. But anything up to that is
Yeah, I got
still
711.50.
yep. And then Micron 5 days 948. So any dip into there that holds is screaming buy, in my opinion.
Heather, you here today? I didn't
I'm
know if
here.
Heather's spoken. Okay,
I
just making
did.
sure. I don't know. Hadn't heard anything.
I did
Just making
earlier.
sure.
Physically, anyway.
What was that put wall on Microsoft, Riley?
390, and its floor is at 360.
Gee.
Yeah, the aggregated put wall is 390.7.
Expected low
ticker,
on
ticker,
my
ticker, ticker. I'm gonna start adding some QQQ 725 calls for today. See if we can get this. See if Q's can hold. Like I got 711. Is that over 711.50? Is that overall support? Didn't quite even get down that low. So let's see if it can actually get a bounce going on right here. Sorry about that, OS. I didn't know you were going to speak.
It's okay, bro. I was coughing anyways. Yeah, I mean, holding over the top of the 7,400 right here for me. We want to see this kind of hold for about another 4 or 5 minutes. Nice candle. Got smacked down though. That was kind of crazy. We'll see if this thing wants to explode after taking all that liquidity to the upside. Give me 2 more minutes in here. I'll get long, looking for 74.50.
Ticker, ticker, ticker. Microsoft puts for today. The 380 puts are up 58%. Also just jumped into a zero Nokia $15 call today. $15 call, NOK Nokia.
Ticker, 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 ticker. AMD full bull boy. Stop playing with me. 520 calls that expire next week, up 117%. Moving up stops on 3/4 of the position to 100%. Letting the rest ride.
Hey, it worked. My bell wasn't working earlier. It was like so rude. Okay, the news just came out and said SpaceX IPO will be quoted at 9:50. Same thing, trading to start at 10 a.m. And that's on Benzinga. So I don't know. I mean, I agree with 100% with Divine. I've never seen them come out this early. There's no way they can deal with the imbalance.
We talking about the IPO for SpaceX? Yeah, they were talking about it's going to. Okay, so they say it's going to open at 10, but you wouldn't even start able to trade until like noon.
No, it's saying trading to start at 10 a.m.
That's what I'm saying. They said that it's going to be open for trading at 10, but nobody's going to be able to start making trades till about noon. This is just what they were reporting on Bloomberg earlier. How that's going to work, I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. I've never seen it before noon.
All right. I grabbed a 74.30 for June 15th. Do not try to get by 0 day. They are juiced.
I mean, it was just chopping around. AMD, I think, is like $6 away from its weekly ceiling. Microsoft, if you chased, you should be green.
So what's the weekend? What's the weekly ceiling on AMD? Because I got 516.98 as where it's headed.
Let me run it right now. It was at 511 when I checked it yesterday, and change. But let me run it for you right now. Now that the market's open.
My expected move was 506.52, kind of where we're at right now for today on AMD. The weekly projected high for me was 504.48, so we're into that. If we break here, it could go parabolic.
Yeah, I think it goes to 530, 532.
AMD.
If AMD
Yes, ma'am.
breaks 511, we'll go to 530.
Try to tell you, Heather.
Mm-hmm.
No, I just wanted to make sure you were talking about AMD. I'm already in, but I wanted to add some more if it held. I got to look at ARM too.
ARM should see 376.13.
Because that's usually the lagger on these two.
I'm surprised Tesla didn't go to its ceiling right away. Usually it does on Friday.
It's pushing.
Damn. What was that?
Oh no.
That's news for sure.
I don't see any. Oh, there it is. The terms that Iran leaked out to the fake news have nothing to do with the terms that were agreed to in writing. What they said, including their weak and pathetic statement on having a deal, bears no relation to the truth. Very desirable people to deal with. With them, there is no such thing as dealing in good faith. Amazing. Also, their totally rebuffed drone attack last night against Indian ships, leaving the Hormuz Strait, is totally unacceptable. They better get their act together and fast.
Yeah, it's the same. Ticker. C. Citibank 140 calls for July up 110%. Another trims down to half. And ticker. Intel 821 150 calls are now at 85%. Stops.
That was Trump?
Yes.
This guy just reverse uno'd his own tweet yesterday? Wow.
He reverses the reversion because he doesn't even know what he's doing anymore. Just throwing shit at a fucking dartboard.
This guy's crazy, bro.
I am willing to allow this to go down into the 73.50 zone on my long for tomorrow or for Monday, but I will not let it go below there.
Kev, AMD ceiling is 544. But I don't know if we get there.
Thank you, sir.
No problemo.
Ooh, this sell is wicked crazy.
Yeah, let's see how Q's handle the 5-day.
I still say this is by the dip.
I agree. I mean, you've got AMD like right over pre-market highs. You've got Marvell looking pretty good. Individual names are holding up.
We had a 3-day structure floor being built at 73.50 when I looked at this morning. That's not there anymore. Ooh, boy.
So I am buying one oil hedge USO for Wednesday, 145 call at 34 cents.
We're bouncing off of Milk's secondary pivot. That is a buy zone. If you lose 73, 74 ES, you would short. But this is where ES buyers step in to try to defend.
Yeah, it's looking like we could have a sell on the market. Overall, as I look across the indices, everything looks weak. Tesla's weak. Amazon got rejected. Apple out of this bear flag. Microsoft looking like it's taking out the lows. Google looking like a bear flag. Nvidia's trying to hold on for dear life, but Meta looking like it's about to take the nasty plunge. Palantir's still weak. But you still got Micron and AMD that's still strong. And it kind of looked like this yesterday when the market was trying to sell as well. So just keep an eye on that. Intel is still strong overall.
I'm watching Asia Low here, 73, 74, 75 on ES. Let's see if that holds. It rejected it once. Oh,
Qs get below
nope,
712, it's over
it's
with.
over.
It's about to drill. We're about to drill.
Yeah, it's over.
We might go to weekly floor here. Yep. Let me see.
I'm waiting for this
Yeah,
candle
I've
to
had to take the
close.
loss on those calls. Looking for some puts now if everything is sell.
VIX is mooning, waiting for it to cross pivot before I take any position.
I want VIX above
What I want
20.
to see is a 15-minute candle close below 712 on the Qs.
100%.
Yeah, 709 is the key hold. So as long as we hold 709, I'm still bullish, but I'd buy that dip. But we could lose 712 and that would be a nice flush down to 709.
Where's ES? Okay, we're still sitting at this buy zone. Yeah, it's
For the
very.
listeners, this is where you get whipsawed. You buy calls at the open, you buy puts because you're chasing, and then it flips and goes back to calls. That's why I sit on hands. I bought the one Nokia trade.